Hi everyone, this video is going to show you how to find sines and cosines for angles outside of 0 to 360 degrees. Let's evaluate sine of 510 degrees. Start by drawing the rotation at 510 degrees. So here we go, 90, 180, 270, 360, 450, and I'd get to 540 if I went to the next one, so I'm going to stop. Since the next x-axis is 540 degrees, again I always use the x-axis, never the y, I'll do 540 minus 510 to get my reference angle of 30 degrees. So since the reference angle is 30 degrees, the other one's 60 degrees, we're in the unit circle, so the radius is 1. The short side opposite the 30 is 1/2, and the long leg opposite the 60 degree angle will be square root of 3 over 2 because it's a 30, 60, 90. And sine is the y value, so the sine of 510 degrees is 1/2. Let's find the cosine of negative 120 degrees. Again, we're going to draw the rotation first. And 120 degrees is going to go clockwise, or down first. So 90, it's going to be a little past 90, not quite to 180. So my reference angle is going to be the nearest x-axis. So if I do negative 120 minus negative 180, it'll make it plus 180. And so my reference angle is 60 degrees. That means the other angle is 30. And because we're in a unit circle, the radius is 1. Opposite the 30 degrees, the short leg is 1/2, and it's negative since we're in quadrant 3. And then opposite the long leg is square root of 3 over 2, and it's negative since we're in quadrant 3. And cosine's the x value, so the cosine of negative 120 degrees is negative 1/2. Try these two on your own right now. Sine of negative 225 degrees, I'm going to draw the rotation. It's going to be clockwise or down. So here's 90, 180, not quite to 270. Negative 180 degrees minus negative 225 degrees is going to give me my reference angle, which will be 45 degrees. So this is a 45, 45, 90. We're in the unit circle, so the radius is 1. And both sides then are square root of 2 over 2. But the x will be negative because we're in the second quadrant. And so sine of negative 225 degrees is going to be the y value. So sine of negative 225 degrees is square root of 2 over 2. All right, cosine of 630 degrees. So let's rotate. 90, 180, 270, 360, 450, 540, 630, I'm going to be directly on the negative y-axis, which means I'm at the coordinate 0, negative 1. Cosine's the x value, so the cosine of 630 degrees is 0. Notice besides the rotations completing full revolutions first or being in the negative direction, there's really nothing different about this than when you were doing sines and cosines between 0 and 360 degrees.